Welcome to our Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady full cruise review, where we're going to be looking at embarkation, food, accommodation, entertainment, and everything else in between. Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together. And this is my first time watching. So yes, full cruise review. Let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said in the introduction, Linz, today we're doing our full cruise review of Resilient Lady.
Yes.
It was the second time that we'd been on her, and this was just for a short 4-night bank holiday weekend break.
Out of Portsmouth.
And we're going to start off by looking at Embarkation.
Okay.
Any thoughts? It wasn't a great embarkation.
I would say it was one of the worst. In fact, I'm going to say it's the worst embarkation we've ever had.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying it was entirely Virgin's fault at all.
No.
I think a lot of it was Portsmouth. Resilient Lady was about 8 hours late getting in because of the bad weather.
That was not a problem.
But when we got there, as you can see on the sort of pictures on here, it was just disorganised chaos.
They weren't fully briefed. They weren't aware of who could get whatever priority boarding.
Yeah.
I was made to feel like a crafting criminal.
There was a suggestion that you'd made your own band.
My own bracelet,
Sea Blazers
my
band.
own category in order to get
Not by
priority.
the Virgin staff, just to be clear. This was the team in
Yeah,
in
but
Portsmouth.
they weren't fully briefed.
They weren't, no. And eventually we did get on,
Yes.
but it did take a considerable amount of time beyond what it should do.
Yeah.
And because of that, I've just given it 2 out of 10.
That's awful, but I can't disagree with you too.
But as I said, we got on eventually.
We've got a story to tell, so maybe we should have 3.
Would you like to take a second to invite people to subscribe?
Oh, we're not normally this miserable. Thank you. It'd be lovely if you could please subscribe.
And of course, you can follow along on all the main social media at Sweet Natured. And we just want to take a second to say thank you to our YouTube channel members.
Oh, thank you.
On to the accommodation.
It got better.
It did. Once we're on, we were good.
Yeah, we were.
Now, if you want to see the full accommodation review, we have got that as a separate video. So
Yes.
this is a bit shorter, as you would imagine, because we've already reviewed it.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Sea Terrace generally?
I like a sea terrace.
Well, this was the first time we'd stayed in, I'm going to say a normal Sea Terrace, because last time we stayed in an XL
And
Sea
we've
Terrace.
stayed in a seriously suite before
Yeah.
then.
So this was the first time in one of their more standard ones.
The most popular choice.
Yeah. What did you think overall?
I liked it.
That's good.
I liked that blanket.
I know you ended up taking that out and around with you. People going, oh, where did you get that? Yeah, off the bed.
I was a bit cold.
You left it there when we
Of
came home,
course.
just
Oh
to be
my
clear.
goodness. Don't you know?
Didn't
You're
come
making
home.
me feel like a criminal.
But the rooms are really sort of well laid out. I know not everyone likes that modern decor.
No, it's kind of IKEA.
IKEA-y.
Yeah.
But it's all really functional. It's all
Yeah.
really comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what you want.
Yeah.
And we've given it 8 out of 10. I dropped it a little bit because of where we were located on deck 14. Occasionally we could hear noise from the
Yeah.
pool deck above.
Oh, but we love a hammock.
Yeah. Food and dining.
My favourite.
Well, I've put on there, is it still as great? Because Virgin has set up its own reputation
Oh, it's
for
so...
being phenomenal.
Yeah.
And each time we go on, I kind of expect to be disappointed because you have it in your head just how great it is.
Yeah.
Did it live up to sort of our past experiences for you?
Yes. I love their food. My Impossible Burger that I have there, because this is Razzle Dazzle, the vegetarian restaurant, I think that was better than your chicken burger.
Oh, it definitely was. I tried yours.
Juicier,
Yeah.
More flavourful. The fairy toast, meh.
Well, that's not the fairy toast.
What's that?
That's the rainbow
Churros.
I nearly said rainbow chupacabras. That would have been a very different thing.
I want to see a rainbow chupacabra.
Well, we'll have to watch Planet Earth to see if we can see one of them.
Oh, it also sounds like a cocktail.
Oh, that'd be a great name for a cocktail.
Look how broken I am there.
This is on the last morning just before we were getting off.
Oh.
What we're showing here is just really a selection of different sort of breakfast bits. Whether you want something sort of full on in the galley or in the wake or razzle dazzle, or you just want to grab a quick pastry like you did here.
Yeah, because we were on to going to brunch then, so I had a pre-brunch pastry.
You did. And if you want some in-depth reviews on all the restaurants, again, we've got these all covered. Just click on the Virgin playlist.
Yes, yeah.
Now, you actually got your steak slightly overcooked. It wasn't their fault because other people on our table had it perfect.
I do this every time.
You try and work out whether it's an American sort of chef or a British chef in terms of how they cook the steak.
Yeah.
And you always sort of, if it's...
I always
on them,
one-up it.
Yeah, where we'll go back to normal,
I'm so
I think.
bad. I just couldn't have to ask for it blue.
Yeah, no, you don't need that. Just medium rare, I think you're good with.
Okay. I thought that's why I'd done that
No,
time.
you want medium.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone medium. I never order it medium.
Well, maybe it were medium rare, it would just slightly overcook them. Everyone else's were good.
Yeah, lucky them.
In the evening, perfect in terms of how it was all prepared. Albeit you went with a bit of a weird choice with shrimp and grits.
I went with grits because it rhymes with something else, and me and Lukey were trying to. We were just. I'm going to shut up.
You were trying to get sort of more sensual foods.
Yeah,
But it wasn't your first choice. The pink agave has rapidly become our favourite restaurant on board, hasn't it?
Love pink agave.
Everything in there, obviously, 'cause it is cooked fresh, and it sounds a bit daft, but tastes so fresh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love pink agave. I could go there now.
I would quite happily go there right now.
And I'm wearing a dressing gown and a towel on my head. So
At the time we record, not on the video. That'd be a weird outfit to go on Virgin.
depends if it was red and it was Scarlet Night.
Well, PJ
On the
night.
behind Java. Yeah,
you
he's
could get-
judgy.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong to judge that. But the food in here, it's never been anything less than brilliant. And I don't know why we didn't rank it so high on those previous ones.
I don't know. I love it.
But
I just love it.
It's just so tasty in there. And if you've not maybe a fan of Mexican food or you've not tried it, we do encourage you to to get to this one.
It's so elevated. Like you say, it tastes so fresh. Look at me just lounging on the table with a fork. That's not me.
One of the things that I would say about sort of Virgin's dining compared to some other cruise ships is you are never rushed.
No.
And the service always seems to be just at the right speed. Mm-hmm. And we've given the dining 10 out of 10. Oh. It still stays for us, personally, I think, as the best cruise one.
I can't remember what I had for dessert.
Well, you had 2 desserts. That was the ice cream taco, and you had like a little cake one as well.
Okay. Drinks
and bars. This is your mastermind speciality section. So,
it's weird of you to say that.
Don't
say that. That's so weird of you to say.
Why?
Because I had this exact conversation with somebody else a few weeks ago.
But not me.
Not you. Now I'm
true.
worried that you're now listening to me.
I'm listening to conversations from a few weeks ago.
Via my phone?
No.
I'm getting really heebie-jeebies sat here.
What do you think of...
I failed, by the way. I failed.
You failed on Mastermind. Bars and drinks overall, what's your thoughts?
I'm still freaked out.
Well, that's not helping anyone.
I love them.
That helps them more.
I need them now.
I think the selection of bars on there is, again, probably better than most other cruise lines because you have such a varied difference between them. You know, when you go on some cruise ships, you go from one bar to the other, and they might be aesthetically a little bit different, but not really
I
that
don't even
different.
remember drinking that. What's that?
That's in SIP.
Oh, I've got different hair. This is from another time. Okay. I love their drinks.
There's just such a massive wide choice on it.
Yeah.
I would still like if they had a dedicated drinks package, but I'm getting more used to the bar tab now, having been on Virgin quite a few times.
I think the bar tab's more social, isn't it? And then once you give your details over, you've given them over, you don't have to keep tapping yourself or tapping your bits on the...
You don't have to tap any
you
bits.
know what I'm saying?
I do, absolutely.
On the whoever's serving you, you don't need to keep they don't have to track your however many drinks you've had. I love it.
No, and we've given it 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
As I say, I've only dropped it half a mark for there not being a proper drinks package option.
Okay.
Entertainment. It's probably one of the more diverse entertainments on cruise ships.
Yeah.
Having said that, since Virgin first came into being, 4 years ago, a lot of other cruise ships have taken inspiration from it, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know where you're coming from, yes.
You've seen a lot more. There were already ones who did like Cirque du Soleil type things.
Yeah.
But you've seen a lot more of this sort of different type of
and
entertainment.
people say, I don't know if Virgin is for me. Well, do you like having fun? Do you like good food? Do you like great drinks? Do you like people watching? If you've answered yes to any of those things I've just
especially
asked,
all of those things.
yeah, then you're going to love it. You
Yeah.
really are.
And it has such a wide range of entertainment on there. If you want to just sit in a bar and listen to a really good live musician,
Yeah.
they have that in abundance.
Absolutely.
If you want to go see a more traditional show,
Yeah.
they have them.
Yeah.
If you want to party, they do it at a different level to anyone else at sea.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel forced fun either.
No. But everything they do is with sort of a Virgin twist. So even the quizzes are not
Yeah.
like what you get the trivia
No.
on other cruise ships.
No.
The workouts, the 80s VHS one,
Oh,
even
my
we've
goodness.
done that.
We have done that. And,
We're not generally sort of gym bunnies.
Scarlet Night pool party.
But overall, we've given the entertainment a really solid 9 out of 10.
Yes.
Disembarking. Was it easier when we got off Virgin?
The bit I like about Disembarking Virgin is that it's like a hotel room. So when you go for breakfast, you don't have to take all your bits with you. You can leave them in the room, get yourself back, and then clean your teeth and then get off the ship.
That's such a brilliant point.
It's amazing.
Is it 10:30 that you have to be out of the room?
I can't remember. We're normally off early doors because if we're either getting a plane or we're driving home.
Well, no, on this particular day, we got off at just after 9 o'clock.
I'm so broken here.
But, like you say, it's such
this-
a nice bit that you don't have to take everything out
What
of the
am I doing?
room so quick.
Yeah, I do like that.
We've given it 8.5 out of 10. Mm-hmm. That isn't anything Virgin did wrong.
No.
It's just when you go to Portsmouth, it's a bit faffy because you've all got to queue up to get on a bus to take you back to the main area
Yeah.
and everything else.
Yeah.
Value for money. So this cruise was originally up at £1,237 for the two of us for the 4 nights.
Yeah.
But there was a further discount because we had our Next Cruise voucher.
Yes.
And we had a $1,000 sailor loot.
I don't think you can get these deals now, though, on Virgin.
Occasionally do, but for us, it worked out incredibly good value for money.
Yeah.
Under £120 per person per night with the money on there. So we give it a perfect 10 out of 10.
I love it. I mean, the thing is, what with Virgin is they seem to start higher and then chip down at the end because I've seen some amazing deals right now. That annoys me. I'd rather they rewarded people at the start of the booking and then, the price went up. But who am I? What do I know?
Well, we've given it a 9 out of 10. Do you agree with that bit?
I'll be going back on. Let's put it that way.
Fantastic. That's the end of the video, Linz.
Well, cheers, darling.
Cheers, Linz.
Thank you and have a lovely day.